join me today on an exploration of the castle district here in Budapest. I promise you, it's going to be a lot of fun. Pretty crowded up here, but I can't expect anything else because it's a major tourist attraction of the city. And actually, I walked up here, not all the way from the hotel. I took the metro, and then I took like a 20 minutes walk all the way up here. Completely worth it. It's steep. If you're elderly, maybe you should consider taking the bus, because there is a bus also. But I wanted to walk. And there is one thing you gotta know about my visit here. I haven't really planned my visit here, because I don't want to have any kind of expectations on what to see and so on. I just want to see and explore by myself. That's the way how I want to do things. Actually, there is one place I want to explore that I did look up before, and that is an underground labyrinth of the castle. That's going to be later in the video. So I am currently sitting here in a park at the Fisherman's Bastion, and what we see here is the Matthias Church, and that is a Roman Catholic church that was built in the 14th century. You know what, I've got all day, why not buy a ticket and enter the church? You know what, I think that was about 3,100 Hungarian forint, which I think is about 8 or 9 euros. Not a great filming location because a lot of sounds and screaming children and so on, but you know, it was actually worth it. But I added some photos so you can at least see something from inside of it. So I'm just gonna follow this crowd of people and see where I ended. So we just ended up outside of this confectionery. If I'm outside of it, why not just go in and order something? You know what, I decided to skip it because that was an absolutely crazy ordering experience. Like people jumping lines and one guy taking orders from everyone without no structure, and he didn't even have, what do you call it, this kind of cash machine in front of him. That was like a couple of meters away from him, which was unfortunate because all of the cakes and everything looked really, really good. And I heard that he explained to someone else that the place has been around for ever. I think he said one picture in there was from the 1820s. Absolute madness in there. Though I just gotta add, I don't like to criticize someone's business like that for no reason, and I think I have to add that the reviews online on Google Maps and so on are actually very good. That fromage and the cherry strudels were fantastic, so go to this place if you visit. Let's freeze right here because the audio got corrupted. I'm heading towards the St. Mary's Church and St. Mary's Tower, which survived the sieges of the Second World War. And by the way, I am completely blown away with the architecture of the St. Matthias Church. There's something very nice walking along the streets of these very old buildings. All right, I can see it now. So let's go in. And also, there's a lot of ruins here, so you gotta check them out also. Like this old ruin of a window. Though I do wonder what that half-moon shaped thing is. There is some information here. No. But a QR code, that's probably not working. That code didn't work, of course. The coronation mantle of the Hungarian kings cast in bronze. I'm questioning myself whether or not it is worth it to enter the tower. For the sake of the video, I think it is worth it, even if I have to pay for it. Yeah, it is all stairs, of course. You know what? I ain't going up any more steps. I'm absolutely petrified of these spiral steps. Alright, it's time to go to ground level and don't look down. Okay, finally at ground level. I'm seriously shaking. If I knew that it was this kind of steps, I would never have gone up. All right, Balthasar, can you calm me down for a minute? Balthasar saved me. I do not know why I am so damn afraid of open spiral staircases. But anyway, I think I am much better underground than I am above ground. And I don't mean 6 feet under. So let's head to that labyrinth that I talked about in the beginning, and let's enjoy the view while I walk there. There's some really great views from here. Watch out, low wall. Keep your dog on leash. I mean, someday it must have happened that a dog jumped onto the wall here and just fall off. Oh no, there's a dog there not on leash. Don't fall down, son. So here is the labyrinth. Let's go in and see what it is. I actually found it on Atlas Obscura, which is a great site if you want to find fun and strange things to visit. At the entrance, I met a man who clearly worked there, and he said, like, come back 3 o'clock, which is in like 1 hour and 15 minutes. And they also had a no photo policy. But before the entrance, I saw one room, and I managed to take a sneak peek on my way out. So here it is. And that was my only experience of the labyrinth. So this is the famous funicular station of Buda Castleville, but I'm not gonna take it because the price is €12.50 for a single ticket, which is astonishing. It's like a robbery. But you can always stay here and watch the great views. That was Wizz Air from Budapest to London Luton, according to flightradar24.com. Amazing website. I always use that when I see airplanes flying in the sky. So this is the famous Buddha castle, and I'm not going to go inside it because the sheer amount of people that seems to be waiting. Instead, I'm gonna explore the surrounding parks and view it from the outside. So I stumbled upon something that I saw online yesterday, and it looks like the Sauron's eye. Although I don't have to go inside to see art. The statue of Prince Eugene of Savoy. I said that I wanted to explore more of the surrounding parks and so on, but I need a rest, so I'm gonna head back to my hotel for a couple of hours of rest, and then I'm gonna head out a little bit later, I think, because I have been walking for hours straight now. And I also had like no sleep last night. You know what? I really needed this rest. I've been here for a couple of hours now, and now it's time to go and find something to eat. And I'm dying for Indian food. And it turns out there is an Indian restaurant just around the corner. And they have great reviews, so I'm gonna go and try them out. Okay, that was so good. If you are in Budapest or not near Capcut train station, check out Santa's Kitchen. It was long ago that I had so good Indian food. So here's a pro tip for you. How do you wash your clothes when you are backpacking? I completely forgot to fill them up when I left Sweden a couple of days ago. I brought 4 bottles, but no detergent. How stupid. But anyway, therefore I had to go to the supermarket. And this was the smallest size of liquid detergent that I could find. You have a sink. use it. You have to do it by hand, like a true backpacker. And that is exactly what I am going to do now. But I don't think you will appreciate seeing me washing my dirty underwear. Or do you? Because then I got a special edition for you. No, I don't got a special edition for you if you're interested in that. If you like that kind of stuff, this is not the channel for you. Alright, I'm gonna stop doing this now, and with that said, thank you for watching. This is the end of the vlog. See you in the next one. Bye.